Today we're getting into the latest Tesla news, covering a wide range of updates and developments that show just how much is happening across Tesla's ecosystem right now. From newly spotted versions of Tesla vehicles out in the wild, to major software updates bringing undocumented features, to leadership changes within Tesla's robotics division, and even updates from other automakers. There is a lot to unpack. So let's dive in and take a closer look at everything that's going on. When Tesla releases a software update, they usually provide official release notes that explain what new features or improvements customers can expect. These notes help drivers understand what has changed and how their vehicle experience may improve. However, as has often been the case with Tesla, there are frequently additional changes included in these updates that aren't mentioned in the official notes. These undocumented features often get discovered by owners and enthusiasts after the update rolls out. And that's exactly what we're seeing now with Tesla software version 2025.14.1 of the first undocumented changes. Discovered in this update involves the heated steering wheel. Previously, the heated steering wheel typically relied on HVAC settings or manual input to activate. With this update, the heated steering wheel can now automatically activate based solely on cabin temperature, even if the HVAC system itself is set to manual. This small change significantly improves comfort, especially in colder climates. As drivers no longer need to think about turning it on themselves, Apple Music has also received some meaningful improvements. One long-standing limitation was that when shuffling large playlists, only the first 100 songs would actually be included in the shuffle. With this update, Apple Music can now shuffle an entire playlist properly, no matter how many songs it contains. Additionally, curated Apple Music stations now display proper song and artist metadata, which improves usability and gives a more polished feel to the interface. Tesla has also added newer Apple Music stations, expanding content options for drivers and passengers. There are also updates related to language support, particularly for the Cybertruck, where additional full language options have been added. This continues Tesla's trend of improving localization and making its vehicles more accessible to customers around the world. Another highly practical improvement involves Sentry Mode. Previously, if Sentry Mode turned off automatically because the battery dropped below 20%, plugging the car back into a charger would not automatically re-enable Sentry Mode once the battery level increased. Now, with this update, if Sentry Mode was disabled due to low battery, it will automatically resume once the vehicle is plugged in and the battery level rises back above 20%. This is a welcome improvement for owners who rely on Sentry Mode for vehicle security. Cybertruck owners are also seeing deeper integration of driver assistance features. Lane departure avoidance and lane assist are now part of the full self-driving architecture on the Cybertruck, accompanied by a new blue lane visualization. This aligns the Cybertruck more closely with Tesla's other vehicles. In terms of driver assistance functionality and visual feedback, the dashcam viewer has also received a significant UI upgrade across Tesla's lineup. The new interface features a 4-camera grid view, making it easier to see footage from multiple angles at once. There's also a new replay button that allows users to jump forward or backward by 15 seconds, along with a next clip jump function. The camera selection bar has been repositioned to make the interface more intuitive. Overall, these changes make reviewing dashcam and Sentry footage faster and more user-friendly for Tesla's latest vehicles. 2 additional cameras have been added to the overall camera view. On hardware for vehicles, the repeater camera feeds are now clearly labeled and moved to the top of the display. The rear camera's field of view has also been widened, with switchable frames available in the latest software version. Another subtle but important improvement is that when the blind spot camera is displayed on screen and the driver opens the full camera view, all camera feeds now remain visible simultaneously. Previously, the blind spot view would be replaced, causing the display to jump around. Now, everything stays in place, even if it means showing duplicated views, which improves consistency and usability. There are also smaller details that show Tesla's attention to refinement. In markets that display speed in kilometers per hour, the unit is now shown in lowercase rather than uppercase, which is technically correct. The Sentry Mode menu has been streamlined, allowing drivers to activate Sentry Mode for a single session with just one tap. Service Mode has also received a number of additions and improvements. Although those are more relevant to technicians and advanced users, taken together, software version 2025.14 includes a large number of improvements, some of which were announced and others that were discovered afterward. As always, there may still be more changes that haven't yet been uncovered. This ongoing refinement is one of the reasons Tesla's software ecosystem continues to stand out in the automotive world. Moving beyond software, there are also several Tesla products that are expected to be released soon, and we're starting to see previews of what's coming. With the refreshed Model Y now officially launched, some options that were previously available are still missing, and many expect Tesla to reintroduce them to bring the lineup back to parity with the previous generation. One of those options is the 7-seat Model Y. While the third row in the Model Y is relatively small and best suited for children, it was a popular option for certain buyers in the past. Until recently, Tesla hadn't indicated whether this configuration would return. However, a recent marketing email from Tesla hints that it may be coming back. The subject line of the email refers to the Model Y as a mid-size SUV. The description mentions seating for up to 7 with enough room for everyone's gear. While it's possible this email was simply reused from an older campaign, the timing suggests otherwise. The refreshed Model Y has been on the market for over 3 months now, and Tesla is currently focused on maximizing sales. Bringing back every available option, including the 7-seat configuration, would make sense in this context. From a production standpoint, the 7-seat option may actually be easier to implement now than it was before. The refreshed Model Y already has powered second-row seats, which could simplify access to the third row. While there will still need to be adjustments to allow the second row to slide forward for third-row access, this configuration is likely less complex than it was on the older Model Y. Another highly anticipated version of the Model Y is the Performance trim. Tesla delayed the launch of the Model 3 Performance after its refresh because that version introduced a number of significant changes, including new seats, wheels, brakes, carbon fiber accents, and redesigned bumpers and diffusers. The Model Y Performance is expected to follow a similar path, and it was recently spotted testing at the Nürburgring. The camouflaged Model Y Performance appears to share the same body as other trims, with the addition of a rear spoiler. There doesn't appear to be a dramatically different rear bumper or diffuser, but close inspection suggests that it does have updated performance. Seats similar to those found in the Model 3 Performance. The vehicle also features performance brakes with red calipers. While the wheels seen in testing appear to be standard, it's likely that Tesla is simply testing different configurations, and larger performance wheels will be offered on the production version. Performance-wise, the Model Y Performance is expected to improve over its predecessor. Rumors suggest a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of around 3.2 seconds. Considering that the Model 3 Performance improved from 3.2 seconds to 2.9 seconds with its refresh, it's possible Tesla could achieve a similar improvement with the Model Y, reducing its 0 to 60 time from 3.5 seconds to around 3.2 seconds. Another Model Y variant that has been announced but not yet delivered is the rear-wheel drive long-range version. Recently, footage from Giga Texas showed these vehicles being loaded onto carriers, indicating that deliveries may begin soon. These vehicles lack the dual motor badge on the rear, confirming that they are rear-wheel drive. Initially, they may be sent to service centers for display and demo purposes, but customer deliveries should follow shortly. This version of the Model Y is particularly important because it offers the longest range Tesla has ever shipped on the Model Y, while also being the most affordable option in the lineup, at least for now. Tesla is also expected to introduce even cheaper, stripped-down versions of the Model Y in the future, which would further expand its market reach. In addition to the Model Y, Tesla has also been spotted testing refreshed versions of the Model S, the 2026. Model S Plaid has been seen with camouflage on the front and rear, indicating some design changes. These include updated wheels and subtle revisions to the front and rear, bumpers to give the car a slightly sportier and more aggressive look, Despite these changes, the overall design remains very recognizable as a Model S. The Plaid-specific updates appear to be exclusive, helping the Plaid stand out from the standard Model S. Similar to how Tesla differentiates the Model 3 performance. Meanwhile, a refreshed non-Plaid Model S has also been spotted with new 9-inch wheels. Aerostyle covers a new blue paint color and a front bumper camera. Other than these changes, the exterior appears largely unchanged. Inside, the refreshed Model S is expected to receive an LED light strip, bringing it in line with Tesla's newer vehicles. Aerodynamic improvements are also likely, as Tesla tends to refine aerodynamics whenever it makes cosmetic updates. It remains to be seen whether Tesla will also improve the Plaid's already impressive performance, especially given competition from other electric vehicles that have begun to challenge the Model S Plaid's acceleration crown. Shifting focus to Tesla's future direction, robotics and the Optimus humanoid robot have been repeatedly emphasized by Elon Musk as the company's long-term priority. However, the executive leading the Optimus program, Milan Kovac, has recently left Tesla. Kovac, who served as VP and head of engineering for Optimus, stated that his decision was purely personal and driven by a desire to spend more time with his family abroad. He made it clear that his departure had nothing to do with internal issues or disagreements. Kovac joined Tesla in 2016, helped lead the autopilot team, later built the Optimus robot division from the ground up. His departure is significant, especially given Tesla's ambitious plans to produce thousands of Optimus robots by the end of 2025 and scale production dramatically in 2026. His successor is reportedly Ashok Ilaswamy, Tesla's head of autopilot. This departure adds to a long list of high-profile executives who have left Tesla in recent years, including Andrei Karpathy, Zachary Kirkhorn, Rebecca Tanucci, Rohan Patel, Drew Baglino, and David Lau. While these departures raise questions, Tesla has continued to push forward, refreshing its vehicle lineup and positioning itself for its next phase, which includes cheaper vehicles, robotaxis, and humanoid robots. Finally, there are updates from other automakers as well. In the three-row electric SUV segment, competition is growing. The Kia EV9 has been well received, and Hyundai is preparing to launch the Ioniq 9, which is built on the same platform. The rear-wheel drive version offers up to 335 miles of range, while all-wheel drive and performance versions offer slightly less. The Ioniq 9 also comes standard with an NACS charging port in the United States, ensuring compatibility with Tesla's supercharger network, along with adapters for CCS and J1772 chargers. As more automakers adopt the NACS standard and expand their EV lineups, the electric vehicle market continues to evolve rapidly. Tesla remains at the center of this transformation, navigating software innovation, product expansion, leadership changes, and increasing competition, all while pushing toward an ambitious vision of autonomy and robotics.